Monday's footy news here on AFL.com.au. Hello everyone, Matt Thompson with you. We begin with injury news and we can tell you that it's good for Nathan Brown from Collingwood, or at least not as bad as it could have been. Of course, he has had a wretched run of luck with injuries, but this one to the same knee that he had reconstructed last year looks like it's only a 2 to 4 weeker. We'll hear from Jeff Walsh in a moment, but first Nathan Brown himself as he arrived for scans this morning.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Probably boys training Savo, so I'll just get a quick scan. I'll head down there and get ready. Yeah, mate, I won't know much until I get a scan.
A couple of hours later, the results were in.
Pretty good news, really. The scan showed that there's a moderate strain to his medial ligament, his left knee. So, excellent result. You might miss 2 games, but anywhere between 2 to 4 is what we expect.
Still on injury news, Hamish McIntosh from the Kangaroos. They are hopeful that he won't be missing for too long at all. He's been cleared of any structural damage, though, as you could see as he hobbled into the scanning clinic today, he was looking a little bit sore and sorry for himself.
Yeah, obviously it'll be pretty positive. It's just it's hard to say until we get the scans back and see the physios and the doctors this morning and have a chat to them. So I didn't talk too much about it last night, so we'll just go from there.
To Geelong, and coach Chris Scott disagrees with Mick Malthouse's assessment that his side is lacking hunger going into Friday night's grand final rematch with the Magpies.
We've got to make sure we don't stick our head in the sand. We've got to ask ourselves a question, but I haven't seen any effort-related issues, no obvious ones anyway, but we know that a pretty good effort's not good enough these days.
In better news for the reigning premiers, they're set to regain 1, possibly 2 of their premiership stars.
We're confident, not positive, but Bartel would be very, very likely and Scarlett almost.
At Hawthorn, Sean Burgoyne is not concerned by criticism that he hasn't been great value for the Hawks since he crossed from Port Adelaide.
I was just told about it before, so I didn't read that. I don't read the age. Yeah, obviously you want to improve every week. I've had to play forward, back, mid at times, and I'll just play the role that I'm assigned to each week. So that's all you can do.
Essendon will go into Dreamtime at the G against Richmond, just a couple of % off top spot, but they aren't getting carried away.
They said to enjoy it, but we said to just keep the lid on it and don't get too caught up in it because they had a few out and they had a 6-day break, so they were a bit underdone. But it was a great effort for the boys, and we're just getting ready for next week for the Dreamtime game. We always match up well against Richmond, playing in the Dreamtime game, and they've got a pretty good record. So we'll hopefully stick to our game plan and hopefully we can get a win.
In Sydney, John Longmire believes a recent MCG hoodoo isn't to blame for his side's poor showing against the Tigers.
The only thing we can take out of it really was how poor we were. I mean, that was the start and the end of it. We were just extremely poor. We didn't get off to a good start at all. We didn't have the hunger for the contest, and we allowed the game to be played on Richmond's terms and not ours. I think in the previous 6 weeks the players have been pretty good, but certainly on the weekend it was clearly an unacceptable performance.
And at the Whitten Oval, the sides are looking good for more reasons than one. An impressive victory over the Kangaroos sees the Dogs just 1 win short of squaring their season ledger.
Hard ball gets, loose ball gets, contested marking. So if you've listened to Macca since he's got here, it's been his message. And we had a good result on the weekend, but obviously we know Gold Coast are going to come out on the weekend and probably be stung by their performance against GWS, and we've got to be ready for that.
And club legend Doug Hawkins' name once again adorns the wing he made his own during his 329 games with the Dogs.
Gee whiz, I really thank the footy club, to do that, particularly the ground where I spent so much of my time on that outer wing. I think it's great, and the head stuff is just terrific as well. So, to the Western Bulldogs Footy Club, stroke Footscray, I thank them very, very much.
And finally, the first and only Monday night football clash of the season is coming up tonight here at Etihad Stadium. Carlton and St Kilda, and a chance, would you believe, that the Blues could be on top of the ladder if they win tonight because their percentage is so good compared to the other teams near the top at the moment. That is our report on this Monday. Keep clicking back to afl.com.au for footy news as it happens.